Welcome. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Tokos Talk. We got myself, Toops, over there, Mr. Latecomer, Solar, Fafita. Man, I want to slap you.
Not only latecomer, but
Late, yeah. And then we got Boons over here, and our special guest today, Mr. Bruno Ngā Waka.
Sup, Bruno?
What up?
Sup, bro?
Thanks for joining. I just want to address the elephant in the room before we kick it off.
What's the elephant in the room, bro?
Just apologise. We don't have our gomete today. Someone missed the memo, so we've got a very special, humble silver bowl there that we'll be following our cover from today. But yeah, let's kick straight into it. Welcome, lads. What's been happening?
Fuck, bro. Just working and kids on school holidays, bro. Fuck, it's a bit annoying. Kids are just whinging and moaning.
Boons?
Yeah. School holidays. Had a bit of time off work. Yeah. Other from that,
Nice.
life goes on.
But yeah, we'll kick it straight in. Yeah, Bruno, welcome to Tokos Talk, man. We appreciate having you on the show today. Yeah, it's I put a message a while back, get you on. So yeah, thanks for jumping on,
Thanks
Doc.
for coming on, bro.
Yeah,
Thank
appreciate
you for
it.
coming on, bro.
Thank you for having me, brothers.
Just kick it off. Tell us a bit about yourself,
Okay.
bit of your upbringing.
Cool.
Born in.
Born and raised in Sydney, Parramatta. So, yes, I'm an Eels supporter. But
Unlucky.
Yeah, unlucky. I just say Parramatta because that's where everyone knows, but I was born and raised in a town called Greystanes. So,
Yeah.
Is Parramatta west? This part. This
pretty
west.
much, still Western Sydney.
Yeah.
It's all the same. But, yeah, I was born and raised over there. Went to school over there. Beresford Road. Oh, we're already talking fob. Sorry, brothers. Beresford Road Public School. Did my primary school there. Then I went to Greystanes High. Had a bit of a stint in Hill Sports High. A few boys growing up. And then, I ended up coming over here. Coming to Perth when I was 17.
17.
Yeah, 17. And I've known Puna ever since.
Yeah.
And I've met Dion along the way. First time meeting the bro.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's been pretty good. I come from a family I've got a big family. I've got an older sister and a younger brother. And then I've got some step brothers and sisters as well.
Yep.
Along the lines there. But, yeah.
What's the background?
Cook Island Māori.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cook Island Māori. So, kia ora. Kia ora.
Kia ora to all our cookie followers.
Yeah.
What was life over in West Sydney?
I was good, bro. I enjoyed it. Humble home, family, typical Islander family.
Mormons, eh?
Yeah, all my family are Mormons, born and raised in the church.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know, like, it was just like, go to school. Every kid's dream in Sydney is to be an NRL player,
Yeah.
So I guess the ones we looked up to were like the Sonny Bills, the Benji Marshalls, people like that. And I remember, like, when I was going to training, because I ended up playing, like, junior footy there for the Eels when I was a young fella. And
So in that, what was your, was it Jersey Flat? Nah, that's
Harold Matthews.
Harold
Matthews for Parramatta. I think my coach at the time then was Gareth Holmes.
Yep.
And now he's the CEO of North Sydney Bears.
Yeah.
Right.
So, that was my coach.
VIP.
Yeah, so who else was in that age group I remember playing was like the Fafita twins.
Yep.
Wade Graham.
Yep.
Wade Graham, Ryan Morgan. These all boys.
Are these all
played.
Para boys?
Yeah, we all grew up in the system.
Yeah,
over there. Oh no, the Fafita twins and Wade was Penrith system.
Yeah.
And Wade Graham's Penrith, and then like another player that come from the age I played was Nathan Gardner. He was a fullback for the Sharks.
Yeah.
Then you had Ryan Morgan. We used to call him Hooch. And he played for Melbourne Storm, I'm pretty sure, and he won a few grand finals with them.
Yep.
He's retired now. I still follow him on Insta and that sort of stuff.
Nice.
But, it was like growing up, man, like if you're talking about footy, the whole big system was always like Para versus the Penrith comp, it's always, it still is probably like that today. But, it was just the biggest dream was to play that. And then when I got injured, I ended up, got grass cut by a fella I was playing at, Leichhardt Oval. And I think it was like my first or second game playing in the Harrow-Mats team. And then this guy grass cut me, bro, did my knee. And I would have been about 15 then. I'm pretty sure I was 15 at that time. And yeah, it pretty much just ruined my dream of becoming an NRL player, you know?
What's your take on a grass cut?
Because I hate it, bro.
Yeah.
I think to myself, it's the lowest thing you could do. Because it's happened to me and I've seen it, you know, throughout.
Didn't it just happen to you recently as well?
Yeah, I was playing
Titans.
Yeah, I was playing for the Cronulla Titans. Like I am back playing footy, and then I guess, you know, like I understand why people do that. You know, when you got a big fella running at you, the best thing to do is, you know, dive at their knees. But it's a big dog shot, guys.
I think it's a dog shot too.
You know, you ruin, especially if you're like up and coming, and you know, and you're doing that or even like people like us, bro. We still got families to provide for.
Yeah.
You know, we're like at the age I am now. I just want to sort of just let my kids see that dad can still have a gym, you know.
Yeah.
And then like when you're going out there doing that sort of stuff, brother's still got to go back fly out because you know how it is.
Was it like with the grass cut? I know I'm notorious for it myself.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do
I bet
it.
you
Small
were.
fellas, eh?
But
The small fellas.
when the grass cut first sort of come out, like we weren't deliberately banging, you know. Like for us when we were doing it, it was more we weren't taking out knees, we weren't taking out shins, we would just go real low. But you get the dudes that are doing the grass cut now, they are purposely wrecking knees and ankles and stuff. I've grass cut a few big fellas, like, you know, but they haven't been injured. I think there is a good technique of doing it. Like
there is definitely a technique.
There is.
And obviously, like these days, like boys that are big boys or that know they're going to be ones getting grass cut. There's new ways to run. There's new ways to hold yourself and all that sort of stuff. But you know the way the game's moving now. Like I'm no professional athlete, but a lot about it's like, you know, hit stick and hold the ball, stop the offload. But then also, you know, as a smaller bloke, all that, I understand why people dive at the legs. But
that was back in those days, but now when Sonny came on, it was all shoulders, wasn't it? So it sort of differentiated from bottom to up high.
But now the game's changed.
Exactly.
The head clashing, you know, all of that sort of buzz.
You've got to drop your shoulder. If they drop low, you got to get lower, eh?
And then like you see like the guys in the game now, like forwards used to be big fellas back in the day. Now, bro, they're like centers, bro. You know? And
we had that conversation. We had one of the Tongan boys. He plays prop union, but you look at him, he doesn't look like a prop. He looks like a center. You know, it's like you said, it's changing.
It's all more movement, quick, making it faster. What he gets in the
look
team.
at the forward packs running around now, bro. They are fit.
Like, props are got 6 packs and stuff like that.
You know?
Like no joke, like league props could slide into rugby
Second five.
Second fives. Yeah. And they do win.
Well, what's a second five in league then?
Centre.
Centre. Yeah.
I don't know. I was always too scared to grass cut, because I was too scared that I'll get knocked out or, you know, like
yeah, exactly. That's the same thing. You can also come off second best.
Yeah, I've come off second best. I've gone down. I've chopped them. As they've come down, they've come straight on top of me.
You know,
and they've just squashed the shit out of me, winded me. I'm just like, you know. So there is
there's technique in it.
Yeah,
definitely technique. But yeah, long story short, I don't rate it one bit.
Yeah. So Parramatta, then. What brought you to Perth?
What brought me to Perth? Oh, okay. So mum and dad, they went through a split, divorce. So my dad came over here first. I was going through my own things in life. I was a father at a young age. I had a daughter at 17. And then things didn't work out with me and her mother. And then I ended up like, my dad called me. He's like, oh, son. And I got cut. Like I tried out. I think it might have been for the SG board team. And I didn't make the cut. Because I ended up coming back from the knee surgery, but I was never the same, bro. And long story short there, because I was just scared. And then as I am now 35, I look back, the things that why I was scared is because I was lazy, didn't do recovery. I didn't do like all the prep work to get me back to a standing where I was be able to build back confidence and I didn't take the recovery process.
Just in saying that, bro, did they help you?
Oh, cuz.
Or did, like, once you're injured, you're just like,
nah.
left aside?
Honest, the Parramatta, the system, bro, like I still remember the doctor's name, Dr. Carl Johnson, his name was. He was my knee specialist. It was all private hospitals, bro. Yeah. They looked after me, and I was seeing a guy back in the day named Kieran. This was the first time I went there, and they would like, I think it was like the person that looks after the recovery after you do surgeon. His name was Kieran. and I would go there, and then like I remember I was laying on the bed, bro, and Tamana Tahu was there.
Oh yeah.
And like them boys and High Marsh, they were all there getting stretched out and getting all the physio stuff done on them. And I was here in this knee brace, and but yeah, they did look after me. It was just that I at the time, I was 15, still thinking I was, invincible. And obviously things in the background, like with school, and then I was with mum and dad going on in life. It was just I just didn't take it seriously, bro. So. Yeah, that was that part.
I totally forgot that you got an older child out there too, eh?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, she's beautiful, bro.
And still living in Sydney?
She lives in New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand.
She lives in New Zealand. She's 18. She just graduated. I was able to go back to New Zealand and watch her graduate at Fraser High School. In Hamilton.
Yeah.
So that was a beautiful moment for myself. Had my dad there, my brother, and then her name's Maya. So had all her family there and support. But that was me, bro. It was me. Yeah. Awesome to see. So that was a day I will always remember.
Yeah.
Solid.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So
and then once you established that, and then you came to Perth.
Yeah. So that's where we were.
Yeah.
I moved to Perth. And then, I was introduced to a few families that my dad had been living with, like family.
You didn't school at Perth at all, did you?
No, I didn't. No. I didn't school here. And, it was a lot of Cook Island community was like rallied around my dad. They're all family, you know how it is. Every Polynesian, everyone's auntie, uncle.
Yeah.
But, they really, my dad was in a good place. So then we ended up moving down on the foreshore in Kent Street.
Yeah.
And I lived there for a while, and then I just started getting into the league, meeting yourself.
Yeah.
Meeting all the boys,
Yeah.
And then just my life just started unfolding along there.
Yeah.
And
so did you come play Sharks straight away?
I played for Sharks a few times, and then I think I was would have been 18. Then I had an invitation to come back to Sydney.
Yeah.
To try out, thinking it might have been for the 20s then. And in my head I knew I wasn't ready, bro, but I just did it, didn't make it, and now we're here. But I did, and then I come back, and then I just got into the workforce. I met my wife Nikki now, Nikki.
Yep.
We've got 5 beautiful kids.
Yeah.
What's our ages there? We've got Leana, she's 16. I've got twins, Kaino, Kaimani, they're 14, and then Nahim and Manai, 8 and 7. So 6 all up, 3 girls, 3 boys.
Yeah, that's a good mix.
And no more.
So you bought a TV.
Yeah.
Oh, mean.
Yeah, cuz.
Yeah. And then,
it's a handful, eh? It must be a handful, like.
Yeah, it is. I'm very lucky to have a strong wife, cuz.
Bro, who's the menace out of all of them? Who's the one that gives you the most grace?
I think our sons.
Yeah.
Our sons.
The younger ones?
The younger ones, Nahim and Manaya.
Yeah.
But Kaino, So recently we just got our sons checked up because they were at school. They've always struggled, like most kids, but going to school and hearing the teachers talk and just showing where they're struggling at, we thought, maybe we get them checked, bro,
Yeah.
And then, they ended up being diagnosed with ADHD.
Yeah.
So I didn't want them to get medicated, but we do medicate them. So sorry for anyone out there that is against that.
Yeah.
But that was our choice.
Yeah.
And
that's pretty. Yeah, that was the same because I remember Kaino and my older boy Connor, they were in the same class, year 1 back at.
Yeah.
And but Connor, he's the same. We ended up getting him checked out. Not ADHD, he's got really bad, suffers from real bad anxiety and social anxiety and that. And so, like me as a dad, I was always against it. Like, no. Like, surely he's going to get better. But, obviously speaking to the professionals and they know what they're on about. And, helping him. So it is helping him a lot. So,
yeah. Or just like for the boys, say our youngest one was struggling a bit, and say like your level at his year 3 is meant to be here, and he was like here. Yeah. And then when we started him on it, bro, boom, coming back up to par within 3 months, Same thing with Kaino.
Yeah.
But they're both different in many ways. But it's almost like Nahim's AD and Kaino's HD. You know what I mean? ADHD, they're together.
Yeah.
So, but guys, love them all.
Yeah.
And grateful as because If we, especially for the teachers, if they didn't share or didn't let us know, I don't know. When you're a parent, you realize like you start looking. TikTok. You look at what people are doing, and there's a lot of people that have chosen their choices of what to do and what to implement in their lives. But I'm grateful that we decided to do it. But they only use it at school. Weekends, nah. So we limit the time they're using it. Because I do, some bit of me does believe like, that's stopping their natural abilities. But there's things in the school system that they need to learn, like English, writing your name, like simple things like that. That will definitely help them when they get into adults.
Did you play in the WA Pirates team at all?
Nah,
I thought I seen you in one of their teams.
Nah, or maybe. My mind's a bit
when they were in the New South Wales comp. No,
it wasn't me. I did. We played in the Pacific Island comp. Remember the Pacific team?
So we in that first
one,
first PI versus Maldives, WA Maldives.
Yeah,
we started the first one, and then I think they did 4.
Yeah,
like 4 years running. And then they scrapped it, but we were part of the first one.
Yeah, it was cool. I seen some photos, bro.
Yeah, that was solid. That was
some old school photos.
Then you went to Bunbury.
Yeah, we moved down to Bunbury, cuz.
For work.
I was working at the Worsley Alumina plant there.
Oh yeah.
It was an upgrade, and we had moved down there, and just to like see what's up, And then we ended up, just finding ourselves. Met a beautiful family and friends down there we made, especially Leka Lola here,
Leka.
He'd be a good man to have.
We've asked him. Leka, hurry up.
This is your call. I see you at the gym today too, Carl.
Leka, hurry up.
Your story will be amazing, brother.
Yeah, we've tried. We're going to keep trying too.
This is the side.
No? Is he saying no?
Nah, he's waiting.
What are you waiting for? Gee, why you have to
wait? Wow!
Don't say that. He's gonna come and get
you. That's how you make him, bro. Don't wait. Gee.
So you played Bunbury
Southwest
Warriors.
Yes, played for Southwest Warriors down there, and man, that run that we both know, or we probably all know him, Wayne Kappa.
Caps.
Man. Shout out to
Caps. Legend. He's doing good for himself
he
too
is,
now.
Man.
I think he's like a rugby league manager now.
Talent manager.
Yeah.
Bro, he's just doing amazing things back there in New Zealand.
Yeah. Shot Caps.
So that was me, bro, down there. Like that was the first year. They made the team.
What about that year you won the grand final?
That was it. That's what
what year was that?
Against the Sharks.
I played that game. So
was JP in that team?
Yeah,
for the South?
He was with us. He was I think he was our winger, maybe.
Yeah, JP was playing. You used to have a stack team, eh?
Yeah, but I still remember we had that Matty Goodson fella. Leka was in there.
Yeah, Leka, man.
JP, Cody Manu.
Yeah.
He's from up there at Joondalup ways. We had a good team, and the coach was Darren.
Is that because you're all
Darren
working
Shaw.
down there, right?
Yes, cuz. So obviously, when the work is local enough for the brothers to play footy, the teams are going to be good. You got scaffolders and riggers, crane operators, and they're all just keen as. And the spot down there, bro, was like the Southwest Warriors field was right on the beach. I don't know if you remember it.
Yeah, the water.
I think he's come down that year. He's come down a few times that year. Never won a game, I think.
Yeah.
He's thinking now.
I think we beat you one.
Yeah, I think he's
the one that I played, and then it was the grand final.
That was a good game.
Oh, that was a solid game, mate. And it was only like by 4 points or something like that.
Yeah, it was a close game. He's had guys, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember because guys had tried to grass cut me there, and I give him a bit of a spray on the field card. And he just like, and I was like, because I get dirty because people grass cut.
Yeah,
Oh, you would, bro, especially after that. Yeah.
Full knee Rico, cuz, So
I just remember Leka, man. Oh, he ran amok. Yeah. And till this day, every year, memories come up, and there's a photo article. It must have been in the Bunbury newspaper.
Yes, of the team photo?
No, the one how you won it and you're all celebrating, and then there's me sitting on the ground
crying.
Like pretty much just done. No, there's a photo. We'll put it up once we start hitting it. No, I was just like sitting down with my arm on my knee, and these guys are all like behind me, like jumping up, cuddling each other. And Leka always sends me the photo away just to remind me. Leka,
stay humble. Stay humble.
So
But it was a good year down there. I was fortunate enough to be in a position to build my first home down there in Trindale. We were able to do that, so that was a big goal for me and my family at the time.
Have you seen that place now, Trindale?
Bro, it's massive.
Oh my god,
That's almost South Mandurah now.
yeah.
Bro.
Man.
Hey, not even lying.
Yeah,
That's true.
it's almost South Mandurah, like
Yeah.
Eton, Trindale.
Yeah.
You know, Australind.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like, we still have good friends down there that live there, and they live. I think it's Millbridge, between Eton, Millbridge, and Trindale. It ties in together. I'm pretty sure. Correct. I could be wrong, but yeah, they still love it down there. And like, man, it's massive.
Yeah,
it's massive.
So that was the highs, man. And then what happened after that?
After that, we ended up relocating. We come back up to Perth, and I've always just been in the fly in, fly out game. You know. Yeah, I've always done it. And we ended up moving back down to Perth to be close. We sold our house and we moved back because I was flying in, flying out, working offshore. And then I ended up, like, Nikki was always being around the family and stuff. Yeah. So we were always there. So it was like, oh, we might as well move back to Rocco. You know? So we moved back to Rocco. And then I was, still working away, sold the house. And then, just was working like in the game, rigging and scaffolding and stuff, meeting heaps of boys. And then I ended up going through a bit of I think it was Wheatstone, cuz was like, I finished offshore, I was working at Wheatstone. Then I decided,
you do Wheatstone as well?
Yeah, I did Wheatstone. I did one swing, if you want to call that Wheatstone. I did one swing, cuz.
Yeah.
And I ended up coming back home. And then I started working local. And then, cuz I ended up getting into drugs real bad.
Yeah.
Real bad. I think a few brothers know the journey yourselves. I got hooked on meth.
Yeah.
And then I think that was around 2017.
Yeah.
Not my brightest moments of my life, because as you are aware, you and the bro here.
Yeah.
And man, like at the start it was just using it for leisure, little sneaky ones here.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, cuz it just had taken me like this. You know? I'd lost everything,
Yeah.
Just around the wrong people.
Yeah.
I've done things that I'm not proud of one bit.
Yeah.
And I was actually hesitant in coming on the show because I didn't want to bring stuff up, but I was like, you know who I am now, you knew who I was, you knew what I went through, and now I'm here, and I just hope that my story can help people out there, bro, because everyone can come back, man.
Yeah.
Everyone can come back. But as around drugs, I don't know, man. Like, I've never been a drug person my whole life, and then I had a crack of meth, and then boom, it just took me, man.
Because when you were going through that stage, and used to go live all the time.
All the time. I think I was the first real one doing all that
live
stuff.
Yeah, and I never. Yeah. And for some reason, everyone was like, "No, he's all cracked out." I was like, "Oh, I don't think he is. I think he's just gone weird in the head." I didn't even like. Yeah. And I was like, "Oh no, I don't think he's on it. I don't think he's on it." And then shortly later on down the track, and then I was like, "Yeah, all right. Yeah, it might be a bit far gone." Yeah. Yeah. But that's why I wanted to bring you on. Yeah, because how you pulled yourself out and you've done the full 360 now. Yeah, and that's a story that everyone should hear. Like
100.
Doesn't matter if you get down or what beats you down. It's how you get up and just 100%. Keep moving on. Eh?
Yeah. Where did meth? Like, where did you end up with meth afterwards, bro? Like, just so everyone, like, obviously, where you've bounced back, where it took you to.
Okay.
Like, where did it take you, bro? Like, some of those dark places, like, we've all been in dark moments, but for, yourself,
bro. To be honest, man, like meth, it really just gives you balls, cuz.
Yeah.
It gives you no fear, bro. You have no emotion, you have no feeling, and you literally just don't care about anyone but yourself. And the next time you're gonna get,
Yeah.
And then, like, I've been in situations where, like, just in, like, places, and I look back and I have flashbacks, not flashbacks, like, I'll be walking down someone else, like, whoa, I used to get on it with that person, bro, back in the day, And I look at myself where I am now and have my family around me, but they're still down there. So that's how I know that path is by choice.
Yeah.
That path is all a choice, And, man, it's just... Where do I start, bro? Like, it's just a shit go, bro.
Yeah.
What, you put the family in, Nikki in, like?
Oh, 100%, man. Yeah. The stuff that my wife's been through would break Most people.
Yeah.
Like Puns.
Yeah.
Going down.
Yeah.
Like you said, I aired it all out there, cause like everyone, there's no one that can go and like, oh nah, they can't make up yarns.
Yeah.
Well, that no one knows like the full like behind the scenes of the hurt and the pain that my family went through. You could only imagine, but because everyone knows that what comes with that game or that life is just terrifying for everyone.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
Yeah.
And just to be able to like think about the things I've done, like to my wife and kids and to other people as well. It's like it's aligned with guilt and shame, and things that I guess I'm never going to be proud of. Just like rocking up at people's houses, and just doing out of it shit.
Bro, that was one funny thing because it was half entertaining and half like that one where you went to the guy's house and they owed you money and you were like, come out, you dog, and you were live. And I was just watching, I was like, holy, what's going on here? And then you were like, and someone was there, I don't know if they were there part of the house, but they were just standing there and you were like yelling out in the house, and then you go, come on, 1 ounce. And then a person goes, what's a 1 ounce? And then you go, a 1 ounce is like 1-on-1. Bro, like, I know it was like, it was disturbing to watch, but at the same time, a lot of people tuned in because,
no one else has seen it.
No one else has seen it like that.
You were the first to probably do it.
And not in a boast way. I don't boast about it.
You didn't give a shit.
That's what I mean, cuz it
took control.
It took away, I guess, people talk about your mana, your pride.
Yeah.
It took away just your self-respect for yourself, and it also took away just you as a person, and then what you represented. Like my kids and my wife had to see that stuff, And there's just things that they've gone through that they'll never be able to forget, And that's why it's important who I become now. I'm definitely far from perfect. None of us are.
That's right.
We definitely have our moments where we hit the speed hump, or we get thrown with a curveball. But it's all about just keep on going. And I know. I remember that video, bro. I think I was like booting the door. Oh, cuz.
Because what happened to you, man? I just thought there's no coming back from this. He's done. Even then, after I was like, it's gonna be, man, it's gonna take a lot.
Well, see, check it right. So the first time I dabbled in it, I ended up getting. I don't think not many people know. I got admitted to Mamidi mental health unit there behind Rockingham Hospital.
Oh yeah.
I got a yarn for this. This will be a bit of a laugh, So I got there. I was like, they took me. I was in Mandurah and I nutted out, bro. And I was at Mandurah Hospital, cuz I'd woken up and I was strapped, cuz you see in the movie you strapped to the bed, cuz they had strapped me to the bed, and I was like fully off my head, and then they've come in and the doctors are yarning to me this and that, and I'm just speaking all freaking types of rubbish, cuz just cooked, absolutely fried, and then next minute they jab me with the thing. They're like, oh, you'll be able to rest. And then I remember overhearing them talk, and like, cuz it was just like, it just heightened everything, bro, And then I heard them say like, oh, this usually puts out a horse, And then cuz they jammed me again, boom, and I was still awake. And then before you know it, it must have kicked in. And then boom, I woke up and I was at Mamidi mental health unit behind Rockingham. You wouldn't know there's a mental health unit there behind Rockingham. Nah, you wouldn't. So I was there for, I think, 10 weeks, cuz I was in there for 10 weeks. And man, that was a journey in itself, That was a big journey in itself. I went through. So what happened was I was diagnosed with schizophrenia, bipolar, because I had a manic episode. And there was one moment in there I just went berserk, like, because I'm still trying to come off all these meth and stuff. And then they end up like all these secchies come in and they drag me into this padded foam room, bro, and I was in a straitjacket. And I was just going off my head, off my head. And then once I started coming to, and then like they had me on these heavy drugs, for ages. And then maybe for example, 5 weeks in, I ended up doing the runner. Cuz, But here's me, right? See, that's how cooked I was in the head. The door that comes in and out is never locked. And then I done the runner and I jumped this big wall, cuz. Like, and then they were like, no one's ever done that. And I don't even, and I look because I've gone back just to, you know, for my own, like, whatever healing you want to call it.
Yeah.
And then at the time I was thinking, fuck, how did I jump that wall?
Especially like 100 plus.
Yeah, 100 plus, all right. Or maybe, because actually I would have been under 100.
Oh, because you went down, you lost heaps of weight,
Oh, shred nation there. But yeah, I ended up scaling this wall, right? Doing the runner to some friend's house, and then I ended up getting back on it again, and then because that's how accessible it was, bro. You know? I just when you become there in that feel like that life,
in that environment,
bro. You just like you just know, you know where to go. You know, you just and you already meet like people, and they think you're your bros and your mates. Oh, big boy, here he comes, you know, this and that. And then anyway, there was an alert on me, and then like. Because I was on these drugs, they were mood stabilizers. And then I ended up having some weed, getting on the gear and stuff. And because I ended up like freaking out, bro. And then I walked myself back.
Oh, yeah?
I walked myself back.
And admitted yourself back in?
Admitted myself back in. And then I ended up like, taking this serious, you know. And then, I was doing like all programs inside there to help. And they were just weaning me off everything. And from the time I remember them saying, like the specialists, like, oh, we've never had anyone in here that's long for what I had been through, you know, what I had done to myself. And and then I started. Then I come out, got my shit together, and then I was starting to work again, getting back into the workforce, this and that. Got my family, my wife, everything was going good, and then just had one blow up at home, and then boom. Got back on it again.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, because didn't learn the first time.
Yeah.
You know? And when I say my wife's the strongest person you ever meet, she is, cuz.
Yeah.
And you know that, Nikki,
especially you stand and support like that's massive, eh?
Yeah.
Like exactly like you said, you know, what you put them through is nothing what you
bro,
put yourself through.
Most relationships, cuz they would have said catch her.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They would have said, nah, not now, not again, cuz.
Yeah.
You know? And then that's when I jumped in it. So smoking, it wasn't doing it for me anymore. I was smoking crack hard, then I started smashing it up the arm.
Yeah.
So I went from one extreme.
Yeah, I didn't know you did that.
I went from one extreme to the other.
Yeah.
Because the smoking, it just wasn't happening for me, cuz, you know?
Yeah.
And then I ended up injecting and going that way. And that's where I just became a whole different beast, you know?
How long did this whole, like, what do you say, 2017? Is that when it all started?
Yeah. I dabbled in it then, and I jumped head first, really, cuz, as we all know. And then after that, went 17, then I come good like around 18, then jumped straight back in 2019. And then, when I started using them, I just started doing at that time, Nikki had completely left me, the kids. I was like living at like random's houses.
Yeah.
You know, I was going to like these churches thinking, you know, and then they were just putting me into these homeless. It's not like a shelter because it was a home.
Yeah.
But it's like a shelter, you know. So you had all people, some walks of life going through like just being just hardships in life, you know. I don't know their personal things, but we'll just say hardships, you know. Yeah. And I was there on my thing. And they helped me along the way. But and then I just ended up getting caught back in it, bro, you know. But it was all by choice. When as the man standing here now, I just took the choice that I wanted. Yeah. It was what I wanted to do. And it was selfish. It was a very selfish act, but I take responsibility for my actions, bro, because that's how you move forward in life.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Obviously, you done boxing.
Yeah.
Was this all before or after?
I think it was like during.
During, eh?
It was like, oh no, cuz I was a very good liar, cuz.
Yeah.
I'm not being.
Yeah.
Trying to say that's cool, but like I hit it for a bit
there.
Yeah. It was never at boxing, but it was. I think it was after boxing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's been that long, you know.
Yeah.
Like, still, I'm not trying to like hide the truth. Because people out there that know me and my family, they know what I did. Yeah. They know where I'm at now. And but I don't think it was during boxing. It was like when I come back and I was working local and I didn't want to work away anymore.
Yeah.
And then I got caught up in it and stuff like that.
Do you still feel the urge sometimes now that, like, even though you feel like you're cleared, do you still feel the urges, or you just done?
Yeah, it's
your mental side of things.
You're definitely cleared.
60,
and it's taken you a while then, to get to where you were from 2017.
Definitely, brother. Definitely taken me a while. But I think like before all of that, like people knew who I was, cuz, you know, and then they just knew that wasn't me. And I guess, or I guess I know that the people that really loved and cared about me knew that they had to write me off for me to find myself again, to build myself back up.
Yeah.
And now I'm not the best version, I'm the best version of myself now, is who you speak to now, but there's still more. There's always more for us.
Yeah.
Do you think faith has any little bit to do with, like, you know, I know through those hard times, did you ever?
Oh, definitely growing up in a Mormon household around, you know, Heavenly Father, you know, Jehovah, God, Jesus Christ, Allah, whatever people recognize that to be. Yeah, I do.
Did you turn to him?
Yeah,
in those darkest moments?
Those dark moments.
Did you ever, like, when you knew that was it? Did you ever say, did you ever, like, say your own little prayer, just in your own mind, just saying, yep?
Always, cause you know, I always felt, in a way, before any of that, bro, I've always just believed. Like my mum and dad always talked belief into me, with a few hidings. But they always, I don't know, they just built belief that I was always meant for bigger and better things, guys. And I don't for once mean that in a boastful way at all. I just mean that in, like, whatever, you know, it could have been anything in life. And I've just always believed that, you can come back, bro. You know?
And that's true statement there, man. Like, look at yourself now, like, from where we've seen you in your lowest to now with your family, you know, growing and kids, sports, everything, man. Like, that's a bounce back of all bounce backs. And, like,
100.
you know, those that are struggling, just believe in yourself, just keep punching, eh?
Yeah, you have to. And I think the biggest one for me, the wake up was, right, we sort of went off track a bit. I ended up getting locked up, cuz.
Yep. So you went inside?
Went to Hakea prison.
Yep.
I was in there, I think probably like 6 months, maybe.
Yeah. Yep.
6 months too long. So for me, that was the bottom, cuz, you know. Lost everything.
Yeah.
Pushed everyone away.
So you were at the bottom of the bottom then.
Yeah, well, you know, like, I don't think you go get any lower than prison.
Yeah.
You know? Like, prison is the worst, cuz, you know? And the moment I went in there, bro, I knew that I would get everything back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I don't mean that in a cocky way. I knew that what I had to take in here, I had to think that it was there. It was going to come back. But I just had to take one day at a time and make sure I made good choices. Wasn't perfect, but I just made sure I made good choices enough to get me to where I am today.
And did you think, was in your mindset that, oh, this is it, this is the low of the low?
Yeah.
Can't get any worse now.
No.
I just have to slowly rebuild myself.
Bro. So I was in there, just did my time, and I come out. My dad and my stepmom, they had moved back from the Goldie, and they moved back down to Mandurah. And cuz if they hadn't done that, I would have. And because Nikki and them didn't want to know me from Burra, so no one, you know, and I don't blame them, cuz, you know, I wouldn't want to know me from Burra. The best thing, all my friends, family, they distanced themselves from me, and all good, you know, because now I know where I was or where I come. Like, the best thing to do is love from a distance, you know. Yeah. And then so Dad and them come back, and if they never come back, they wouldn't have released me from prison, bro. Because if your time's up, and you've got nowhere to stay, they only release you into the public if you've got a residence to go to.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So if you got nowhere to stay, then they'll just keep you in.
Yeah, keep you in. I'm lucky I had my dad there and a few close family and friends that held it down. So then once I got out, released, I was living in Mandurah, and I just started from scratch, cuz staying in the spare room on a mattress, and then I just worked myself back.
Yeah. Just a quick question, just on that, like, that's like, do you think there was any trigger points for you? Do you know? Did you find within yourself what was your trigger point that took you down that path?
Man, that's a great question.
Like,
I think along the lines what you're trying to say is like what caused me to end up taking.
Let's say, like, you know, we can backdate that to what you're saying with your knee injury. You know. Do you think you knew what your trigger point is? Like, if you didn't get that knee injury, like, you would have been there. Or do you think any of that would have had a big play in it? Like,
well, for myself, I used to think like everything happens for a reason. Still does, But at the end of the day, you're creating your reality here now.
Yeah.
You know? So if I was to say, oh, I did this because of this, that's just an excuse for it, you know? But then you can think like that back deep enough if you like step into like family trauma, you know, things like that. Like growing up in the church or in a family around the church, so, you know, you're brought up with like standards, you know, this and that, and just things that you're taught as a young one to live by and that. But then really when you're growing up, you're seeing the opposite of the ones telling you to do those things, you know, and then it makes you think, it's, you know, Monday to Saturday, you know, doing this, but Sunday church, you know.
Or it could have been like a whole, you know, part of your journey. You had to go through that to endure. You had to endure all of that to come out and finally realize the person that you are today.
Yeah, 100%. I truly believe I would not be the version I am today if it wasn't for that.
Yeah.
Like being able to show up as a better husband, better father, you know, better friend. Just because I realized throughout those times I didn't appreciate what I had, bro. It just came that easy that I'd never, you know, worshipped my wife. Didn't realize how good I had it with Nikki. I didn't realize I had the family. I had all the material things, you know what it was like in the scene, you know. And I took those things for granted. And I think it just goes to show it can get taken like this.
Yeah.
But it's never by anyone else. It's by the choices we make daily. So, and I come to realize that everything in life happens because of the good choices you stack. Yeah. And if you continue to make the good choices, good things will happen. And it doesn't mean you have to be perfect. It doesn't mean you have to have like, you know, if you've got 100%, it doesn't mean you have to hit 100% every day. It's just, you just can't quit.
Just be 1% better than you were yesterday, eh?
Exactly, bro. Yeah. I think just from what I see, like we try and chase it every day, and then I feel like you burn out, and then you forget to enjoy the journey along the way. You forget to appreciate the good times. You forget to appreciate your wife and kids, you know, just the simple things that we go through life, we take for granted. So now as a dad and a husband, I realize like, cuz I try and lap it up as much as I can, you know.
Yeah, what's that that saying, focus on your it's focus on the journey, not the destination. Eh? Yeah. Enjoy the ride, eh? Yeah. Bro, that's awesome, man. I appreciate you sharing all that with us. Let's go to a high, bro. You're boxing.
Oh,
you know, I hear you touched that punter in the gym the other week. He came straight to my house afterwards. Like, oh shit, Bruno still got it.
Bloody nose.
He came to my house straight up.
Well, man, I've been fortunate enough to. Well, really, Punta helped me with my fighting in the fighting game, bro. We started
MMA first,
started MMA and Strike, and I had already known Punta before that. And it was just, I enjoyed it. I think I was like 19 cuz at the time. We were still young. Are we old now? How old are you now?
I don't want to say. 40 plus.
Oh, wow. I'm 35.
Yeah, but you first started and we used to train a fair bit with Soa. That's right.
Yeah, and you had Seth there.
Yeah,
you had
Seth.
Tussie, Ems,
Khan,
the Kazi Khan was there.
Yeah, that's right, Khan,
myself. And then I ended up, I probably was only 4 weeks in, right?
Yeah.
Training at Strike. And then Jono goes, do you want to do interclub sparring?
Yeah.
Eldon was there too.
Alden was there, yeah.
He's a beast of a man, that fella. I was 4 weeks in the game there, just like learning this and that. And then, bro, I got asked if I want to jump into interclub sparring, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like, you're safe. And they said, he's another big island boy too, like yourself. And like, bro, this is a crazy story. And anyway, we got up there, and he's a cookie fella too, you know? Big Joshy, the brothers know who Joshy is. And jumped in there. It was my first time, and he beat me, bro. He beat me. I lost my first
points, was it?
Yeah, it was. It was on points. But cuz that was like a high, bro.
Yeah.
That was a high, like, bro, like, even though it was like interclub, like you're walking out to your song. You're still like
getting in the cage, having a ref.
Yeah, we had shinnies on at the time. And the bro, get in there, bro. And I just remember I remember Jono just saying things like that, you know, do this. But bro, you're in there and like
You just blank out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you just like, I'm just swinging.
Did you have adrenaline dump?
Yeah, 100%, huffing and puffing. And then, the bro, Josh Kotek, he ended up beating me.
Yeah.
And, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Long story short, I hadn't seen Josh in a long time, and he works offshore in the same industry I do.
Yeah.
And I seen him, like, this last job I hadn't seen him since then. So it was good to see the bro, you know.
Yeah.
You know, but he's thinking, I've got you, cuz. He's a good man, the bro. He's a good man.
And another little info, I think Olden was Jack Della's last loss.
Really?
Yeah. So Jack Della, the UFC champ now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that
So
was right.
the bro that we used to hang out with, Olden,
Yeah.
that was Jack's last loss, and then he went on like a 10-fight winning streak.
Yeah.
Got the UFC contract, and still hasn't lost a fight in the UFC now.
That's that night we went to George's fight. We seen him there, right?
Yeah. That's right.
Him and his busted nose. He
Yeah.
was busted that night, man.
Can't miss that nose from anywhere. Eh?
Oh man.
And then after all that UFC, or not UFC, the like MMA phase, I ended up getting into boxing.
Yeah.
And then I ended up meeting, what's his name? Lucas Big Daddy Brown.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, I got a lot of respect for the bro because, man, like the bro, I don't know. I guess I look up to him. He's a Parramatta boy too.
Yeah, he was Para.
Played for Jersey Flag. And I don't know, bro, what that man's done in boxing in Australia, or even the world, bro, to do what he's done, like, it's been amazing.
We were talking about, like you said, he doesn't get enough recognition.
Not at all.
What he's done in Australian boxing.
Yeah,
eh?
not at all.
Like they've said, this person's going to be the first heavyweight champion that Australia's ever got, but
he's done
Lucas
that.
Brown's already done it.
He's done it, bro. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm no like media guru, but the bro, I've always looked up to the bro, still do, you know. So he helped me out a lot in boxing. Did a lot of rounds. We all did, even Soa. Even Soa helped me. And all of us, really, all the brothers, we just used to go down. Don't pay for the gym. Who's got the key on us?
That still happens now. Tussy.
Thanks, Tuss.
You got the keys.
Still, and you know, we used to rock up into the gym, and big shout out Dean Timms, man. He had Fitness Fight Complex.
Oh, Tim.
And he used to just give us the key, and he used to he just loves the Island boys. Just having a smash, you know.
Yeah.
And then we just went from there. Then I ended up having my first professional fight at Metros.
Yep.
Had all the family come.
That was
out.
a dragon.
Dragon Fire.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Is that where when you came up with your nickname, or after that?
I don't know.
Tell us the nickname.
The nicknames it was Bruno Brown Sugar.
Brown Sugar. That's it.
Yeah. So I don't even know how. I don't know. I just saw Bruno Brown Sugar. You know? Yeah. That was the name because, and I thought I was mean. So.
Hey, sure you weren't smoking.
Oh, come. And I ended up having a fight against H-Bomb Hayden. I think his name was. Good dude, bro. Good dude. And I ended up winning my first fight there against him. I think it was a unanimous decision. And then after that, I had another fight. I took a fight. There's like heaps of guys. In the heavyweight game, I guess it's just guys are pulling out all the time in the fights, you know, like. And
hard in the heavyweight scene,
and especially like some guys don't really want to go step into the pro as a heavyweight.
Yeah.
But then I'm from back in there. I remember like there's not many heavyweights in amateurs, you know, so they just jump straight into the thing, you know, into pros. But you're far from a pro. Let's be honest, you know. Like,
did you have amateurs before you went pro?
No, nothing.
So just
always the brown boys. That's like David, Papa.
Yes.
They all like had to put on their cards.
Team
the
amateur
amateurs.
fight.
They've had heaps of amateur fights.
Yeah.
And their first fight was pros.
Yeah. Well, all the brothers I think that's the real great thing about Polynesian brothers, you know, and Māoris were like never shy to have a dig.
Yeah. Ready to have a crack straight away.
Straight away off the bat, we're in there, we're having a crack. So, and I ended up having the guy that was meant to fight, because in boxing, I guess they try and match, you know, how many fights, this and that, not too far. But I ended up fighting a guy named John Zaghetti, I think his name was.
Yeah.
And that was my second fight, cuz, you know, in boxing. And I think he was like third or fourth in Australia that time. And I think Wild Bill Nussio was in his corner.
Yeah.
And,
was in his corner?
Yeah, he was. He brought him over, and he ended up taking the fight. And I thought I had a prep and everything.
Yeah.
And
Because Bill done some rounds with you too, sparring, didn't he?
Nah, not me.
Oh.
Nah, I wasn't.
I think he came with
he came up, but I never. I think he was with Filippo and all the boys.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I was fighting. Oh yeah, I ended up fighting John Zaghetti, bro. He used to be a professional NBL player, from what I remember.
Oh.
And bro, he just knew how to box, cuz he just had me. But bro, that was an experience in itself too.
Yeah.
You know, and like, he beat me, and then like, you know, you hear about the boys like Wild Bill come up to me after my will, and he's like, "Oh, cousin, you're the man, you know, for doing that, and it's your second fight in university, someone like that."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, shot," you know, because as a young man, you're like, "Oh, fuck, shot the bro." And he was the Aussie heavyweight champ at the time. Well, he's a beast, cuz that guy. He's the man. And you know, just hearing the brothers say, "Oh, you did well," I don't know, they're just, but you know,
how many pro fights did you have?
I had 2.
Yeah.
Had 2 pro fights, cuz. So won one, lost one, and then Now that answers, I think I ended up getting on the drugs after all that. Cause, that's where the downward spiral happened, you know?
Yeah. You dabbled a bit in isogenics too, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
And you got pretty.
Yeah,
we went pretty high.
We
in
did
that,
pretty
didn't you?
well. We did pretty well. Yeah, we did network marketing, cuz.
Yeah.
It was selling to everyone. You know the network marketing thing, and.
But I didn't mind some of their products. I used to just buy some.
Bro, to be honest,
stuff,
100%. We still use isogenics today in the household.
Yeah.
Like, we still have the shakes.
Yeah.
We don't buy the whole system like they say to do, but bro, it's no hard feelings at all. Like, but it did teach us like so much about what the power of network marketing. You know, the power of just. But you know, it's funny. We already do that already.
Yeah.
We already as brothers, as sisters, as people, we already know how to network, bro.
Yeah.
You put us anywhere, we can talk to anyone.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, doesn't matter where you're talking to CEOs or bosses or like kids growing up, we can always relate. And that's a beautiful thing. But the best thing I took away from that whole isogenics was self-development.
Yeah.
100%. Self-development. Things that I learned through that, like reading books, certain books. I can't remember them, but just like the self-development part of that is what helped me come out of the things I did when I was in jail.
Yeah.
Like at the time I was thinking, the manifestation, like just learning, having steps that I read from the books. I mean, the time when I was doing that in my life, I had no idea. I used to think, this is not going to help me. Yeah. But then those are the things later on in life that ended up help me have a mindset or some sort of understanding of how to come back.
Yeah.
So the biggest thing you took out of it was your self-growth.
Self-development. Probably even in the time, even though I was learning all that, I was probably still doing dumb things anyway. You know? But the moment I needed it the most, when I needed to count on me, it's what helped me.
Yeah.
You know?
And you fell back on it without even knowing without even knowing.
Without even realizing, you realize like, oh man, this is what they were talking about. You know, self-development in the books. And I was fortunate enough to take my family to America when I was with Isogenics.
Yep. And all paid for?
Yeah, it was.
All expenses paid for?
Bro, it was amazing.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And took the kids to Disneyland. We went to San Diego. Did a few things, bro. So, and that was, a whole journey of part of my life that we'll remember forever.
Yeah, because I remember, and you used to get up and do talks.
Yeah, I was, cuz.
Talks and that, didn't you? Up on stage and.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's wicked.
Well, because me and Nikki and our family, we were so for the whole system and the product, and like, so we'd get up and like in front of like, I don't know, heaps of people, bro. I don't know.
And you trimmed right down too, didn't you? Yeah, I remember.
We did. We got ourselves fit and healthy, but just like anything, bro, you know, it can be isogenics, it can be a diet from a nutritionist. It can be, bro. If you have a system and you follow the system,
it will work.
It will work. So it doesn't have to be this. It doesn't have to be that. You have to find one that's catered for you. And then there's plenty of brothers out there. You know, I'm with a fellow that's helping me out, Conrad Quick. He helps me out a fair bit. But the system. If the system is for you, it will work. And if it's not working, you got to figure out what the goal is and then make it work.
It's being disciplined too, eh?
Oh,
That's it,
it's
bro.
being
That's what
disciplined.
we lack.
Especially for us.
That's what we lack. We lack discipline.
KFC, no.
Yeah. Oh.
If I have this KFC, I'll burn it off tomorrow. And then tomorrow never comes, eh? Then
Yeah.
Starting from now.
starting from now.
Or it's like, oh, today's the 1st of October. We'll start today.
Yeah.
Oh, here we are drinking coffee.
Yeah. Starting from now.
No, right. Probably my coach watched this lady. He's like, oh, you're drinking coffee, right, cuz?
Hey, yeah, so you got an online coach as well, eh?
Yeah, I have an online
Is he from
coach.
over Perth or he's from?
He's from, I actually seen him, bro. His name's Conrad Quicks.
Yeah.
I used to follow his stuff, bro. Short and he's stacked,
Yep.
and he just really inspired me, bro.
Yep.
And then I found him online, and he lives in Bali.
Oh, yeah.
A rugby boy, grew up in Cairns, I think.
Yep.
And he just inspired me, bro. And I ended up jumping on his program.
Yeah.
And when I jumped on with him, I was like 155.
Yep.
A couple year ago.
Yeah.
Like almost 2 years ago, I've been with him. And I've been able to, like, the best I got to was like 121.
Yeah.
But your boy's been a bit lazy, cuz lack of discipline, and I bumped
Because
back up.
you blew up a bit.
Cuz
a couple of years
it was
ago, eh?
Humpty Dumpty,
Yeah. But then you just
Oh,
back into training and
I got back
just
into
got
it.
solid now, eh?
I got back into it, and then he
Did it
just
start
helped
off
me.
as an 8-week challenge, or not challenge, but an 8-week program to
So
start
he
with?
did it in like blocks. Like I did like a 12-week fat loss phase.
Yeah.
And then after that, we went back. We dieted back off, and then we went through I think you call it like a maintenance.
Yep.
And then we dropped back off, and then we just kept on going, you know.
Yeah.
And the best thing about it is that he's always been there for me, bro. You know. And
Yeah.
bro's also got things running for himself.
So he's sort of like a mentor slash
mentor,
coach.
Yeah, mentor slash coach. And he takes care of it all. I've been fortunate enough to send a few boys through him.
Yeah, nice.
So it's been
So I'm pretty
good.
sure you went through something
Yeah,
similar.
I started at
didn't
the
you?
beginning of the year. I was
Yeah.
with the that Gold Coast Stallion.
And that worked
Oh,
heaps
yeah,
for you,
That
eh?
worked heaps
Yeah,
for me.
me.
Yeah, I was the same thing. I'd done the 12 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I went to Thailand and then played there. And then after Thailand, I was like
Starting from
starting from now.
yeah.
But yeah, I lost heaps
Yeah,
at the end of the year.
Me.
It does work. It's mental discipline too. Like
Yeah.
me, it was the eating, eh?
Mm.
It was the eating, man. Like
Biggest one for us, guys.
Bro, always.
man, because I
Always.
bread, bro.
Oh,
Whoever invented bread, I don't like you, but I love you. Honestly, man,
Yeah.
bread and peanut butter, man. I could just smash a whole loaf. Eh?
just
boom.
bread and butter, eh?
Oh.
Just bread and butter, man.
Bread with everything. Eh?
But they reckon the best bread you should be eating is sourdough, from what I've been told.
True.
Yeah. Apparently it only takes like 3 ingredients to make sourdough.
Yeah.
Don't at me, cuz, if I'm wrong, but I'm just what I've heard.
I've heard something similar
Yeah.
where other bread is like so much
Got full
stuff.
of everything else.
Yeah.
So if there's spread you out there, you should just try sourdough.
Yeah.
Sourdough.
Yeah.
Okay, a whole loaf of sourdough.
Yeah.
Not a whole loaf of this normal white bread.
So we do this thing, Bruno.
Oh,
Clout or gout?
Yeah. You got a gout or clout moment. So, what about you, Solar?
Well,
You haven't had one the last couple
No,
of
I've
Yeah,
actually got
yeah,
a
yeah.
Clout, I've got a clout moment.
You got a
actually.
clout
Clout.
moment.
Yeah. My daughter, they won Division 1 under 12s at Warwick last week. So
Oh, nice.
basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So that's my clout moment.
Sure.
Me.
Gout moment. Fuck, I had raw fish on Sunday. Fuck.
And you got gout.
Shit the pants.
They use too much cream.
Good old G Funk.
It wasn't Cara.
It wasn't Cara,
Yeah.
G.
It was thick and cream. It was thick and cream,
It
wasn't
was. It was.
It was
G.
curdle.
Fuck, gee, shit. I didn't even go to work yesterday.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah. Boons, you got us. You got a
Mine
clout
would
out?
probably be clout. Flew to work last week. Was there for 2 days. Then got a real crook stomach. Went to the medic, and oh man, I was in some pain. I was like holding my stomach, and then they did some more tests to make sure there was no underlying stuff.
Yep.
And they found that my heart rate had dropped down to like 28 beats per minute or whatever it is.
Shit, that's low, man.
Yeah, so they freaked out. They called the flying doctors. Flying doctors came and
Medivac?
came to site. Yeah, Medivac. So they got me few hours later. But they'd already made the call. And then I went and I was hooked up to all the monitors and stuff like that. And I needed to go to the toilet, do a number 2. So the nurse had to walk the monitor with me. And then we put it next to the toilet, sat, done my business. And then I was like, oh man, and then walked out. And as soon as I finished, went back out with my monitor, lay back in the bed, and I was good. Like, temperature was back, heart rate came back. And then I was like,
needed a good number 2.
Yeah. So by the time the flying doctor came, I was like, all good. But they still had to like wheel me out in the bed, like in the ambulance, and then drive me to the airport and drive on the tarmac. Yeah, they still had to run the whole system. Drove me out on the tarmac right next to the plane to like get out, and they were like, "Sir, you're right to walk up the stairs." I was like, I'm good, man. I'm just normal. And they're like one person each side, like trying to hold my arms. I was like, you just don't have to I can walk up. And it was only like a small plane, so it was short stairs.
Yeah.
So I hopped in, and they're like, you're all right to sit down on the chair. And I was like, yeah. Hopped in. There was like 2 people that were like
critical,
real bad. Yeah, real bad on the beds.
Oh, yeah.
With them hooked up with the monitors. And I was like, oh, damn. So I sat down, flew to Port Hedland, got to Port Hedland Hospital at like midnight, and then they just had me in one of those waiting rooms for a while, and then put me in a bed in the ward, and doing all these blood tests, and couldn't come back with anything. And then they finally just, once they released me, they were like, oh, we probably just think it might have been some food poisoning or like reaction to your meds.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, sweet. So they flew. So I stayed there that night. Flew home the next day, and then like talking to some people after source training. I went to source training the next morning, and we went and had coffee in there after. And one of them was talking about kidney stones, and then he was like, and then I was like, oh my man, I think that's. Said I went to the medic at work with real bad stomach pains, and he was like, oh, was it hurting when you were peeing? I was like, oh, a few days before. It was hurting when I was peeing. And then the night before it happened, I was going to the toilet. I was in my room, and I went to the toilet about 10 times, busting every 15 minutes to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
And this didn't even come to me when it was all happening.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, man, that's kidney stones. And I was like, oh.
Is kidney stone the same thing as gallstone?
I think it's similar. Yeah, I think it's similar.
Yeah.
So now, I'll have to see my GP tomorrow.
Yeah.
And FMG want a clearance to
now you're back to
work. To go back to work so that I'm clear. So there's my clout.
Jeez.
A long clout story.
Wow.
But what about you, Bruno? Clout or gout or both?
I guess clout or gout. I think clout one, a big one I'm proud of, bro, to be part of is I helped out with my daughter's under 14s Titans team this year.
Awesome. Yeah, that's mad.
And give a big shout out.
I watched the game.
So, did you?
Yeah, I was there.
Far out, bro. They ended up calling me back to Mahi the day before, and I had to go. So I was gutted.
So you missed it?
I missed it, bro.
Oh, spion.
But that was a bit of a clout, man. Just being like giving back, helping out my daughter's team. And the Titans, like, because I do 3-3, I was able to help them out on my time off, bro. Because I've got 4 of my kids are embedded in the Cronulla Titans, So you got Nahum in the Manai under 7s, Nahum in the 8s, and then Connor and Kaimani under 14s. And Connor and Kaimani both won the GFs this year under 14s. So just being part of that, bro, for them, man.
That's mad.
Like, I know there's a big thing about the boys, it's the dominant game, but man, you got to watch the talent in Perth, especially around the girls.
The girls,
bro.
The girls, like at the stage, man, is so good. Like that Cronulla Titans team, man, was so good. Like they weren't even expected to be in the grand final.
Nah, man. Like the whole bro. At the start of the year, even myself, I was thinking, wow, what are we? What are we going to work with here? Because I didn't really jump in until maybe like round 4.
Yeah.
And then was like, no, this girl, I'm helping out. And I
share your knowledge.
Yeah,
yeah.
And I realize with a lot of teams, even young kids, bro, they just need encouragement, bro.
They
They need encouragement. They need to be told that they we believe in them, show them the way, but just build that belief inside of them, man. And then being able to do that and be part of that, bro, and just it made it even more worth it because like I was away working, they did it. You know? And then because Nikki was the manager as well for the girls team, so we both jumped in. It was like a tag team together, you know. So it was real amazing to see them
awesome.
win the GF, bro. So that's a clout one for myself.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And
that's
is that a clout one?
Yeah, that's a clout. That's a high. That's a high.
That's a high.
Oh, so mine was a gout.
I was thinking, oh, that's where you confused me. I was like, that's my clout. I was like, that's not something good.
My bad. That was my gout. Sorry.
A gout one. Far out, cuz a gout one. We already know the gout one. Yeah. Oh, I guess. Wow. Gout one, man. I don't know, bro. I'm trying to think of a real.
Well, we got your clout. That's all good.
The clout.
And we've heard your whole gout story.
That's all right.
So
What about you, D?
What about you?
Bit of a clout. So we just, me and the wife, we celebrated our 6-year anniversary. So
Oh yeah, congrats!
6-year wedding anniversary.
Yep,
So
yep.
that's probably our clout, my clout for the. I was away at work. So that's the gout. And but we both forgot. That's still gout. We ended up sending messages later on in the afternoon. I was like, you forgot. So no, that's my clout, just celebrating our
Congrats,
6 years.
Congrats,
Yeah.
Oh man.
Right, Bruno, before we do wrap it up, is there anything you would tell yourself 20 years ago or even 10 years ago? You want to finish us off with something, some words of wisdom that you would give yourself?
I think, well, that's a good question, bro. I think at the end of the day, if I was to tell myself anything back in the younger version of myself, just to believe in yourself more. Back yourself.
Yeah.
And just make good choices, man, because when you make good choices, good things come.
That's right.
Solid.
And always come from a place of helping others.
Yeah.
You know, well, first and foremost, you have to help yourself, because if you can't help yourself first, you can't help others, bro.
Yeah.
You're going to be serving from a half full cup if you're half full.
Yeah.
You know, so I think you need to. I know people might think like, oh no, that's all about yourself. No. When you fill your cup in the areas that need to be filled, then you're able to overflow and then pass to others.
Yeah.
Solid.
Just you got it, Bruno. You know, you are loved. You're cared about. You've got it, and just back yourself all day. So
Oh, that's solid. Right, that's some really good advice. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Bruno, just on behalf of us three doggos, man, we appreciate your presence with us today. Man, it's been a bit of a journey, like hearing your roller coaster and seeing you come out on the other side.
Thank you, Buzz.
It's a blessing, bro. So sending blessings to yourself, your family, your kids. Thanks heaps, Doggo, for coming through and sharing that with us.
Thank you for having me, brothers.
Thanks for coming, Bruno. I really appreciate
glad
it.
When I walked in, I was telling you, Bruno, I was like, this, because I was a bit nervous, brothers, to be honest. But coming in, I was like, I realized, like, man, this isn't about me. This isn't about us. This is about giving our people a platform to be able to come here, share from any walk of life. Yeah. And I felt like I was comfortable here, cuz, And I just want to say thank you and I appreciate you reaching out and
all good, brother,
asking me, cuz, and even like the friendly texts here and there. I was like, let's do it, So thank you, man. I appreciate it.
All good, man. Thanks for coming,
Thank you.
Sweet. Tune in, like, subscribe, and follow. Thank you.